Welcome, neophyte business owner. As you no doubt have deduced, I am Morpheus.
Am I dreaming? Am I in some version of the movie, The Matrix? Why don't you look like Morpheus from the movie?
This is not the movie, The Matrix. We are here to discuss the matrix of business entrepreneurship. That's why you and I are dressed in business attire.
Okay, if you say so. I guess I'm just the mental projection of my digital self.
Do you feel like you are in some sort of dream from which you do not wish to be awakened?
Yes, I guess you could say that. Say, can you just download everything I need to know about being an entrepreneur into my brain so I don't have to study?
Unfortunately, no one can be told what the matrix of business entrepreneurship is. You must experience it for yourself through what we call the wheel of consciousness.
So, what is the wheel of consciousness?
It is like the process of learning to tie your shoelaces.
Dude, I can do that in my sleep.
That is exactly what I am talking about. You are what we call unconscious competent in the art of shoelace tying. But think back to when you were just 4 years old. You did not know how to tie your shoes.
Well, I didn't have to. My mom tied them for me.
Precisely my point, young Padawan. When you were just 4 years old, you were unconscious incompetent. You were unaware that you even needed to tie your own shoelaces. Ergo, you did not realize shoelaces even existed.
Now that I think about it, there was a girl in nursery school who tied my shoes for me when they came untied. I wanted to learn how, so that I could impress her with my mastery of the art of tying shoelaces.
Ah, and at that point you became conscious of your incompetence as a tire of shoelaces.
Yeah, I get it. So, as I struggled to learn how to tie my own shoelaces,
you moved from incompetence to competence. You were trapped in a prison in which you could not see or taste or touch. A prison for your mind. By learning to tie your own shoelaces, you set yourself on a path for personal freedom, a path whereby you could stand on your own 2 feet.
And so, when I thought about tying my shoes, and concentrated, I became consciously competent at tying my shoelaces.
And now, after years of practicing, you have moved from first being unconscious incompetent, to next being conscious of your incompetence, to next becoming competent at tying your shoelaces when you thought about it, in other words, consciously competent. And finally, as you stand before me today, you can tie your shoelaces in your sleep. You are unconscious competent.
So, Morpheus, what you are saying is that the same wheel of consciousness applies to becoming an entrepreneur? Right now, I'm unconscious incompetent. I live with my parents. They take care of everything and I am unconscious about the need to provide for myself.
Yes, my young Padawan, you are beginning to experience the matrix of entrepreneurship for yourself.
Now that I've met you, I realize that I don't know what I don't know.
Neophyte business owner, it is time for you to choose. If you take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe, and remain unconscious regarding even the need to have your own business. If you take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
I choose the red pill. My next step is to go to www.generationselfemployed.com